Hey, welcome back to Tech Talk for You. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope you are having fun. Of course, you probably are if you're in the United States. And if you're not in the United States, I'm really sorry you have to go to work today. I have the day off and I am drinking my coffee. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about computers and what the heck they are right after the break.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back. Computers. Somebody once said they were called personal confusers, and for many of you, that is the case. And I'm going to demystify a couple of things for you by using a very simple analogy that's going to help you out the next time you are thinking about what a computer is or trying to explain it to a friend, or if you're at the store trying to decide which computer to get. Computers have three main components that are very important when you are looking for a new computer or a used computer. The first one is the central processing unit, the second one is the RAM, and the third one is the hard drive. So what do those things do and what are they? Think of it like this. The central processing unit would be something like an Intel Core i3 or an i5 or an i7 or maybe an AMD Ryzen or something like that, right? It's the microchip inside that computes all of the information that you're working on. A CPU, you can use an analogy of a CPU being like you, right? Or me in this case. And how fast that CPU is at doing its work. If you're really good at doing certain types of work, then you're a fast CPU. It's no different for a computer CPU. Now, if you look at the RAM, you can think of RAM as the size of your workspace or your desk, right? So a desk, like if you're working at a school desk, that's tiny. You don't have a lot of room to put a lot of work on there and do a lot at the same time. But if you're at a conference table or an executive desk, right, that's huge. You've got tons of space to throw stuff on there and work with it and get stuff done. So that's RAM. Random access memory is your workspace. The next thing would be hard drives, right? If you have a traditional hard disk drive, think of it like a file cabinet that is stored across the room. You got to go to the file cabinet, pull out what you're going to work on, and set it on your workspace, right? So if you have a solid state drive, which is much faster, think of it like a roll around file cabinet that's right next to you. You can access that information and pull it out and put it on your desktop right away and work with it. So that's it. That's the analogy. You, your workspace, and your file cabinet. That's the CPU, the random access memory or RAM, and the hard drive or solid state drive. Didn't that make it easier to figure out what it is? Man. So the next time you're out looking for a computer or you're talking to your buddy about your computer specs, now you're going to know if you've got a CPU that has multiple cores and it runs at 2 gigahertz or better, that's a pretty good processor. That's a pretty good CPU. And if you've got 8 gigabytes of RAM, that's a pretty good computer. More RAM is better. If you've got a hard disk drive that's like a terabyte or more, that's a good size hard drive, but even better would be a solid state drive. For more info on that, check out my other video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that helped you out, and I hope you have a great 4th of July. Catch you later.